Hello everyone, good morning. So I know my live is not that popular, but I'll just upload it anyway. This live video is actually more for myself than for the subscribers and other people who are going to watch this video, because in the very beginning I uploaded a video in which I drove my vehicle from Itanagar to Rajiv Gandhi University, and I did it because the roads were going to change by that time. The roads were, like we had only 2-lane roads by that time, and the highway cutting was going on between Itanagar and Naharlagan. So I wanted to capture that old road because we would never get that road again. So I had made that video. So today I'm doing the same thing with a better camera and better equipments, so that I don't have to drive the vehicle with one hand and constantly checking if the video footage were good. So my hands are free. This is a hands-free video, and those people who are wondering, I'm right now in Gopur Tinali. I'm about to reach the national highway. I'm coming from Zoo Road Colony, and now I'm going towards Rajiv Gandhi University. But on the way, I'm going to stop for some lunch at my classmates' rent house. So here we go. Here we are in the National Highway 45. That is the highway connecting Itanagar to Naharlagan. So nothing new, no songs, nothing. Maybe I wouldn't be I would not be able to reply to your comments also. I will say this video is more for myself than for the viewers. Main reason this live is because I do not have sufficient storage in my phone, because I have too many videos and this video is going to be too long. So I just wanted to keep it as a record in my YouTube videos. Plus it's a very good day. It's not sunny, so it's not hot. It's just the perfect weather. The humidity is high, but it's fine. I'm going to the Rajiv Gandhi University because one of our history scholar, she is going to present her pre-PhD. She is going to give her pre-PhD presentation, and I am going there because of only one reason: to get some feedbacks from our professors and to learn new ideas, new ways of doing research, and to prepare myself for my future coming thesis presentation, pre-presentation, and then the final presentation. When in few years I will also have to give my presentation. So here we go. Now from Gopur Tinali we have reached the police headquarters, PHQ. Here you can see on the left, that's the road to PHQ and Ganga Village. Ganga Village right now, the price of land, a plot of land in Itanagar is very high. So here in Ganga Village, it is still high, but compared to other areas, Ganga Village is comparatively cheaper. Naharlagan is 14 km from here. This is basically Chandannagar. I have footage for this bridge also. There was a small bridge here, and there used to always be traffic jams here. That bridge has been replaced by these two modern bridges. This is Chandanagar or Chandranagar as they say, but I prefer to say Chandanagar. In my hometown actually we do not give such names, like there is very rare chances like Nehru Market. I mean, we keep our own cultural names. Here almost every colony is named in that same way, or otherwise they will be named in numbers: A sector, B sector, F sector. But in our place we have the names of villages with their meanings. I'm going to go extremely slow because I don't want to strain my vehicle, and then also do not want it to get dirty. As we know, there are different modes in a vehicle. We have sports mode, we have economy mode. So my vehicle doesn't have any kind of this thing because it's an old car. But I like to call it cruise mode. Basically, cruise mode means when I am one with the car and then I'm enjoying the ride. So on the right we have Dharanatun Government College. Now we have reached Vivek Vihar area. Dharanatun Government College is one of the premier colleges, government colleges. On the left you have the BJP office. Okay, there was a bit this. So basically, from Gopur Tinadi up to Ramakrishna Hospital, it's around 4 kilometers. Just 4 kilometers. I rode my vehicle at night time on this highway for many times, and nighttime ride is the best one. No traffic, chill weather, and good lighting. I like to play some Avicii songs or Arijit Singh songs. And thus cruise on. So on the right we have the compound of Ramakrishna Mission Hospital. Actually, we do not have any government hospitals in Itanagar because Itanagar was not supposed to be the capital. It was actually Naharlagan. Naharlagan was actually called Itanagar, and Itanagar was called New Itanagar. So they renamed it as Naharlagan, and this New Itanagar was called Itanagar. So that's why most of the recently the court has been the permanent Guwahati High Court permanent branch has been inaugurated in Naharlagan. And also we have TRIMS, Tomariba Hospital in Naharlagan. And this is the off time and the traffic, the main traffic point in Itanagar. On the right you can see a gate, that's the exit gate of Ramakrishna Hospital, and then now on the right you might see a gate that is the entry gate of Ramakrishna Hospital. Yesterday I came to this hospital because I'm having some issue with tingling of my forearms, my thigh, my legs. It could be due to some deficiency in my electrolytes. I know it because I'm on a ketogenic diet, and generally this happens when someone is in ketogenic diet because they lose fluid mass from the body. That's why in that fluid they lose electrolytes like potassium, sodium, magnesium, etc. When I went to the RK Mission Hospital and I didn't find the neuro doctor, that's why I was sent to medicine doctor, and I tried to ask him a few questions about why I'm having this problem. Is it because of deficiency of electrolytes and all? But no response from the doctor. I didn't like it. He gave me numerous tests, thyroid test. My voice is a little bit husky. Whenever I go to any kind of hospital, they always give me this thyroid test. Why? Just because my voice is husky, dry, it doesn't mean I have some problem with my throat. It is the way it is. This is the voice I was given from childhood. Overall, there were so many tests. So the bill was around 3,800 rupees, and that is why I didn't get it done. I will get it properly checked in Trims Hospital. Okay, so we crossed the main market of Itanagar, that is the Ganga market. Again, no local names, giving superficial name, Chandan Nagar, Ganga. It would be nice to have our own niche names, niche local names, or on some genuine great people of Arunachal Pradesh, naming after heroes, naming after social workers, naming after good leaders. So here we are going to approach Pradesh Secretariat, the most beautiful building, government building, the most beautiful government building of Arunachal Pradesh. I dare say that. And on the right you can see the motifs painted on the wall. Above this wall we have Arunachal Pradesh Secretariat, which houses almost all the main offices of Arunachal Pradesh, right from CMO up to many important offices. This is the second traffic jam point because on the right we have education office, government high secondary school, plus there is a big colony behind. That's a diversion road, so that's why we have traffic here also, because many vehicles come from zigzag side. Second traffic point in Itanagar. One was just below Ganga, just below the RK Hospital, and the second one is this area. This is basically A sector, Itanagar. As we know, there are very limited stores for iPhones, and here on the right you can see just beside the Adidas showroom we have iTech. This iTech is the showroom which sells authorized Apple products. I have entered into this iTech store multiple times, not because I had the money to purchase the iPhone products, but why not? We need to dream big, right? Actually, this is a very wrong time for me. I came here. I've driven here during the office hour. That is why the traffic is so. On the left, we had this Forever 21 store here. Here you can see Woodland. This is just new. Before Woodland, there was a Forever 21 store here on my left, but I think it didn't succeed properly. So in front we have this Pi Academy and 24/7 self-study library. Many APCS qualifiers studied from here, as per I know, due to one of my friends, one of my colleagues I would say. She is also preparing in this 24/7 library academy. It has multiple facilities, like you can have your own coffee, you can have even lunch also, and then here is also resting place. I'm not talking about just chairs for resting, but proper bed for proper sleep. But I have heard that there is an issue. There is no separate sleeping area for ladies and men. That's the issue. So basically now we are in C sector Itanagar, and on the right we have Scholars Institute. During my time when I was in my 10th standard, and then when I was in class 11 and 12, after passing out my 12th examination, this Scholars Institute was one of the foremost one. Most of my coaching for getting into engineering, medical, etc. I've stayed in a hotel for only once in Itanagar. Other times I stayed with my sister-in-law and my brother. So this is the only place where I stayed in a hotel for once only. Okay, for multiple times I tried to take this shot. Road over bridge, that we call this one. Multiple times. So here it is. My desire is getting fulfilled ultimately. I've taken many shots but never posted it in my social accounts. So this is going to be the first time. We used to have the heaviest traffic in this area because we have Vishal, and there is a tri-junction which leads to multiple offices on both sides. So after construction of this road over bridge, traffic is almost reduced. So here on the right we have Kamarupa pizza shop. I would like to say pizzeria. Kamaruka Pizzeria. The owner is also from my hometown Tawang, and I dare say it's the best pizza in whole of Itanagar and Naharlagan twin cities. But sad to say, they do not have delivery service. I'm not updated actually, but few months ago I have asked them, but they didn't say anything. Okay, on the left we just crossed Hema Hospital, one of the main hospitals of Itanagar. On the right we have KFC, but I prefer the KFC in Chandan Nagar. Here we have Sky City. Shout out for Sky City because it's from Yayam Bagan, and I purchased a doll from here. It's super awesome. We have Mimiso, Munuso, and on the left we will go towards the Gompa, one of the most beautiful place in Itanagar. It also has contribution from our people, from the people of Tawang. And on the right we have Choibang restaurant. Even the owner of this restaurant is also from Tawang. I'm sorry, Monpa. And then we have that Korean style hot pot. Plus we have seafood platter. We have all the special kind of dishes that we can have. So on the right we have the forest office. One of my father's friend. He is I think he's right now the principal secretary of the forest department of Arunachal. I'm sorry, I do not know the. Okay, and on the left, here you can see a gate. From here we'll go to Nyokum Lapa. So basically we have crossed the main market area of Itanagar. Now we are proceeding towards Naharlagan. It's around, I would say, 11 kilometers from here up to Naharlagan. 11 kilometers. On the right we will go towards Rajbhavan, helipad. When we talk about helipad, most of the people, they only know about the Naharlagan helipad because that's the most operated helipad in these twin cities. But we have a helipad in Itanagar also. That was on the right that I just mentioned. We also have Burger King. I have never tried it. I wanted to try, but right now I don't think it's possible because I'm on a ketogenic diet, or let's say low carb, high protein diet, a variation of ketogenic diet. And on the left we have Arunachal Pradesh Tours and Travels. So earlier in my time, few years ago, we used to have all the sumo, all the buses and everything crowding the Ganga area, congesting the traffic area. So the government decided to shift it here, and that's why all the vehicles going to any part of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, or even Dimapur, Nagaland, everything goes from here. We have to get our reservations, tickets done here, or we can get the reservations done at common websites. It's a bit cheaper. If anyone is interested in future, I know right now almost no one is watching, but maybe in future, if anyone is interested to find out how the road was before the upgradation or expansion of this 4-lane road, I have a video in my channel. You can see the old road, the old congested road, in which right now from Itanagar to Rajiv Gandhi University, it's around I would say 30 kilometers. From my home, it's around 30-31 kilometers right now in Zultinali side. So, but from here I would say 20 something. So it takes just 1 hour, even with a steady speed, even with a cruise mode. But earlier, when the road was narrow, only two lane roads, we used to take more than 1 hour from Itanagar to Naharlagan, mainly because of the traffic. But now, you see, the blacktopping is not that good because maintenance has not been done, but it's super fine. I do not get tired. When it was 2-lane road, I used to drive my brother's motorcycle. It was FZ 2.0, one of the best bikes, one of the smoothest bikes I ever rode. Here I have an interesting thing to say. My birthday is basically on 25th October. I do not know why I'm saying that, but on 25th October, we have this Sango resort here. It has there's still some way to some few kilometers to reach Sango resort, but Sango resort was also re-inaugurated with upgradation, with beautiful decorations and before that, on the right, this road is going to be the new Arunadaya University campus, which is going to be shifted, or maybe some departments are going to be shifted here, or new departments are going to be constructed here. On the right and on top of that hill, Arunadaya University. Okay, let's go back to Sango Resort. Sango Resort was re-inaugurated on 25th October. I would say last year. Yes, last year. Or before last year, sorry. It was the second anniversary last year, so it's good too, because I and my two sisters, we went there. They brought a surprise cake for me at my home in Itanagar, so I decided to treat them back because it was so sweet of them, so kind of them to remember my birthday and bring a treat for me. So I thought I should do something for them also. Sango Resort is awesome. It is a bit costly, but people in Itanagar are rich. Most of us, we already know. We have almost everybody, everyone from every corner of Arunachal Pradesh. They either have their second home or third home or commercial hubs in Itanagar, and that's why they have big pockets. And they can handle easily places like Choivan, others. Earlier, this used to be completely jungle area, but now I think people are shifting towards this side because of the scarcity and overpricing of land in proper Itanagar area or Nahalagan area, let's say. So in between these two twin cities, we have this open area. So maybe people have occupied, allotted, purchased, in any way possible, they have started to settle down here. Okay, this is the famous Sango resort on my left. I have been here only once, that is last year. They have chandeliers, they have multiple restaurants inside, and it is always booming. We have the Isuzu showroom on the left. Okay, one more thing, I wanted to show you this one also. This is the Apatani Heritage Tower. Pardon me if I'm wrong. So you can see on the left, that's the huge tower, and at night when they light up this tower, it looks pretty awesome. We have the tree ground below. From Chimpu, once I ran a marathon up to this tree ground. My position was not good. I came around, I think, like 20 something, 27th something, so it doesn't count. The prizes were only for the first, second and third, and then for the top 10, I guess. On the right you can see Itanagar basically have loamy and sandy soil. It's like, like when the Indian tectonic plate, when it converts with the Eurasian plate, then the residues from the Tethys Sea. I'm so sorry, I'm going scientific, but that's what I feel like saying. So maybe the sand and the loamy soils from the seabed of the Tethys Sea, it got risen up, and maybe the Itanagar hills are made of it. I do not know. You correct me if I'm wrong. That's why the land, the soil, the hills, the continuous landslide, multiple landslides in Itanagar. Very few rocks. You can see on my right, you can see on my left. The roads are not at all fine. Okay, for a general information, on my left we have the pollution testing center. We have multiple surprise checks done in Itanagar by the traffic police for pollution certificate, registration certificate, etc. So if anyone doesn't know, then you can get your pollution certificate done here. They charge around 300 rupees. Actually, the government rate is around 100 something, but Itanagar, everything is costly here. Even costlier, more costlier than my hometown Tawang. Even though we are 440 kilometers away from Assam, and Itanagar is just on both sides, let's say Bandardeva and Holangi side. From the Holangi side is just 30 kilometers, and if you count Holangi, then only 30 kilometers. And on the Bandardeva side, let's say 40 kilometers. Even then, the pricing is super high because it's a capital, I think so. Like pata, that is what we say, right? Mustard greens. Actually, mustard greens also is not the accurate name, but it costs 20 rupees in my hometown. Here in Itanagar they charge 50, and that's the tastiest vegetable to eat when boiled with chicken or beef, etc. Okay, this was the diversion actually. Oh, that side the main road was towards Nahalagan and Bandardeva, and this is the diversion towards UPI. So basically there is a UPI tri-junction, but it is closed right now because they are building the pillars for the flyovers. The flyover which will go through Nahalagan, because Nahalagan has one of the worst traffic, even worse than Itanagar. So the government has planned to build a flyover in between so that the vehicles who have to just bypass Nahalagan doesn't have to wait in traffic. They just to flyover and then just go towards Kasingsa, towards Bandardeva and towards Assam. And basically from Bandardeva side, every eastern Arunachal region is they use that road right from Pasighat, Lakhimpur area. It starts with Lakhimpur area, then all the places like Pasighat, Alo, Namsai, Teju, Dibang Valley, all those places, Mechuka, all those places, basically they have to go through that road. And for us, westernmost Arunachal states like districts like Tawang, West Kaming, East Kaming, we go through the Holangi road, and it's way shorter for us. We don't have to get stuck in the traffic of Nahalagan, Itanagar, Ganga, all those places that I've already mentioned. We can just pass through Zuru, go straight towards Chimpu, straight towards the Chimpu gate, and after that we can go through the road which takes us to the Itanagar airport, Donipolo International Airport, Donipolo Airport, and then after that we can go towards and then towards Tejpur, basically. Not even Tejpur, let's say nearby Tejpur, and then towards our place. Nowadays there is a corridor for even people for east coming also, so they don't have to take the Holangi road. They can just go from Doimuk area, Doimuk Mitput area, Hoj area, and towards Pakkekesan area. So earlier they used to take one whole day from Seppa and nearby regions to come to Itanagar, but now I have traveled that road 3 times. I have rode my bike also, and I've traveled in vehicle. I've rode a vehicle and then also with my parents 3 times now. So that road is super good. It was built by a private company of Hyderabad, construction company, private limited, and then it's way shorter. Now people from Seppa, if they want, they can ride their vehicle early in the morning, because medical checkup, then they can get their checkups done in the hospital, and they can go same day back to their hometown of Sepa, Bana area, nearby areas, Pakeksang area. So it has become very nice for them. Time saving, cost saving. Oh, I can see some dragon fruits. I may be wrong, but I never enjoyed dragon fruit. I find it quite tasteless. Maybe I didn't get the right one. I tried the pink one, the white one, and yesterday in a YouTube video I found exotic fruits, and among them I found yellow dragon fruit also. Inside it's the same, it's like white and black dotted flesh, but on the outside the skin is bright yellow. And I also found about the black stone apple grown in Tibet. Highly priced and highly nutritious, I would say. Even this area used to be on the left. You can see a huge building being constructed. The design of this building is like a supermarket area, or let's say flat system apartment area. So this region also used to be jungle, or you can say grassy area, but now as it is between Doimuk and Upia, or Doimuk and Nahalagan region, so multiple market area, especially workshop area, showrooms, vehicle showrooms, Maruti Suzuki showroom especially, Mahindra, all other showrooms have been shifted this side. They are building complex X, and we already know Nahalagan is already overpopulated, congested, too much traffic. So this area is being developed. You can see road cutting done here. Soon they are going to construct a huge building, or maybe some commercial area like other places. This is the famous Borum Bridge on the right. This bridge has helped reduce the traffic. As the flyover is being constructed and pillars are being constructed, the road there and the traffic jam is the worst one right now, plus the dirt, everything. So I think I have to go towards Borum side, because one of my classmates, I'm going to pick her up from this area. But for that, this is the Borum Bridge, the famous Borum Bridge. I wanted to take a picture of this bridge also multiple times. This is one of the most modern designs. I have been to Howrah Bridge in Calcutta, and this bridge reminds me of that famous Howrah Bridge. I think I will have to make a phone call to my friend and come back live again. Okay, sorry. As I was saying that I have to pick up one of my classmates from Nahalagan area. I got a phone call from her. That's why my live just stopped for a few seconds. So I'm back now. Oh, this area, I had a very good friend of mine. I'm not going to name my friend, but also here one of the mechanic, Abdul Qadir. He's a young lad, and he has been very kind and very good to me. He has checked on my vehicle. On the right you can see this is the helipad. This is the market area, and she said I have to go on the left side. I'll just go through this road. I'm not so sure if I'm going to be right. I'm just going blindly. Basically, this is like the main Nahalagan area. I do not know the colony here, but I've been to for my helipad road. This one. one of the things that I observed in this colony before when I came here was like, now you will soon see that this area seems like more like Assam than Itanagar or than Papumpare or than Narlagan or a tribal area, because most of the people, mainly we have as the nearby Lakhimpur district, mainly the population, like is Muslim. We'll see many Muslim people here, or you can see on the left, on the right, all the areas. There, this area is inhabited by the hardworking Muslim community who do odd jobs, right from being a mechanic, being a butcher, being engaged in multiple other jobs, manual labor, shopkeepers, meat sellers, and so on. I've been on the right side from here because we will connect again to the main highway. I've not been to this road before, so I'll just go and check. As she is getting ready, she is going to call me back, so till that time I will just look at this area. We have Anjum Rujum Complex National Public School on my right. KNT swimming pool. Okay, there's a swimming pool also on this side. Let's go and check the swimming pool. Because we have this representation at around 3:30 p.m. I have sufficient time. I just need to have my lunch. And my friend, one of my classmates, she has invited me to her rent house, and also other classmates for lunch, and so that we can go together to Rajiv Gandhi University. So I have sufficient time, so I'm just exploring now. You can see on the left a new house is being constructed, and this plot of land is quite big enough. I would say the owner might have paid almost 1 crore for this one, because this is also a central location. You can see once it used to be, I dare say, agricultural land. Now it has been divided into plots. I have been to Bangalore once. This place, or not Bangalore, sorry. I forgot the name actually. I have one of my relatives there. So I stayed in their place, and then this place resembles that place. Though it is quite small compared to that one, but it's similar. Okay, where is the swimming pool? Where is the swimming pool? Okay, no swimming pool. Okay, now I have to go back from there. Let's make a U-turn. My friends, they always used to say Nahalagan is hotter than Itanagar. I never knew exactly. I just had a hunch from my friend again, so that's why the live got cut for a few minutes, I would say. So I'm going back because she is going to. Okay, so again some issue with the network. So I'm going to still a long way to go. I mean, I have come only, I would say, almost half. We have almost 32 kilometers from my home to Rajiv Gandhi University. So I have traveled, I would say, like 15-ish kilometers. So we have another 15 kilometers to go, plus this extended road which I came inside. So we have another, I would say, I dare say, 20 kilometers. So in this 20 kilometers also, I'm going to show you a few other details of our lovely capital. Okay, don't judge this road, by the way, because this is not the main road. This is the colony road, and last time when I came here, this road was dirt and mud and puddles, but now you can see it has been cemented and built, at least built to in some way. I think no, I'm not sure. Maybe no, I don't think she's the one. Okay, she's coming in. Come, come, come. Take a light chalo. Okay, now I have collected my friend and we are going towards Rajiv Gandhi University. She is. I already know actually. She is. Live is okay. So on the left you see a wall. So beyond this wall we have Naharlagan helipad. So choppers are operated from here to all the major parts of Arunachal Pradesh and also to my hometown. The chopper from this place towards Guwahati also. So in case of emergency, especially in case of medical emergency, one can take the chopper. On my right, I have a very good friend. एकदम आराम से नहीं मिस करके काम को मालूम है ऐसा होगा एकदम बिंदास करके. The green screen that you see on my left, it is actually to stop people from throwing their garbage here, because I have come to this route multiple times and the smell and the rotting smell in this place was the worst that I ever saw. Once again, our famous Borum Bridge. As I have already said, this bridge reminds me of the Howrah Bridge of Calcutta. I have uploaded a short on Howrah Bridge also. If you guys are interested, you can watch that small YouTube shorts of Howrah Bridge. So if we go towards left, then we will go towards Naharlagan and Itanagar area. And now we are moving towards right. So from here we are moving towards Upia, the actual headquarter of I would say Papumpare district. Itanagar is the capital of Arunachal, but of Papumpare district is Upia. So this is the way towards Upia. And also our Rajiv Gandhi University. I really like watermelons and coconut water, but it's too expensive here. Almost double the price. If most of you have already traveled in Assam, I mean to say almost everyone who has traveled to Itanagar from their hometowns, many parts of Arunachal or also from other parts, it's impossible to travel to Arunachal without traveling from Assam. So most of you already know it costs around 40 to 50 rupees for a coconut. Here in Itanagar they charge around 100 rupees, and if you are not good at bargaining, then they are sure to charge you 100. So I go with my female friends whenever I go to such places. They are good at bargaining, and that's why I get it around 60, 80, something like that. Okay, this place is the worst, one of the worst in this zone, because during rainy time you have huge puddles here. still remember the condition of this road in the year 2017-18 when I used to ride my bike towards Rajiv Gandhi University. Worst road I have ever drove my bike. Okay, on the right we have Arunodaya University and a bypass towards Narlagan. And once again on my right we have the Naharlagan railway station, the lone railway station of the Twin Cities. बारिश कैसे कैसे जाएगा, क्या करेगा? हम तो उधर में बारिश में तीर मारा।
ज़्यादा बारिश होने से तो हम कैंसिल कर रहे हैं सर।
सामने लेकिन सोचा था वापस दो को आज एक ठीक हो जाएगा। कल मैंने तो मेरा बाइक अच्छा लगा हिमालय, वो लेकर आ सकता था। लेकिन हम वाले बहुत झेल चुके हैं, हमको झेलने वाले हम, इसलिए गाड़ी छोटा होने से बचा लेगा।
तकलीफ है ना, तो मेरे रास्ते में
ये भी बहुत साथ देते हैं गाड़ी छोटा। Okay, I feel envious after looking at that vehicle, Kia Sonet in front of me, because you can see how clean this vehicle came out just now from the car wash, and it looks super clean. My car is super dirty. Kia, Hyundai, all these vehicles are super famous here, and especially Thar rocks. And now the recent edition of Toyota Hilux, everyone who has surplus money or they belong to a well-to-do family, then almost everyone is getting a Hilux. Hilux is very popular here in Itanagar also, but more so in my hometown, especially Jam area. I know many of you are watching me from Jam, that's why. I have seen many in this one. You call this one, what do we call it? Rubicon, Jeep Rubicon here in Itanagar now. Earlier, the first Rubicon I think of Arunachal was with Rakesh sir, our CM's younger brother. So now we see many Itanagar also. People in Itanagar are rich, filthy rich, some of them. I've seen some of my friends and I've seen the wealth their family have. Especially in terms of inheritance, lots of land and then future securities, like multiple commercial hubs in Naharlagan, Itanagar, also bordering Assam. They have huge tea estates, jungly resorts. I think some of you might have heard about the jungly resort. The owner is from, do not get confused, the owner is from Itanagar itself, Nishi tribe. He is also filthy rich. By the way, my friend, my classmate, she is from Zero, Apatani tribe. And this road, this UPI road also leads us towards Zero. One of the top tourist destination right now in Arunachal. It's almost 100 kilometers from proper Itanagar, I would say, and from I would say Doimuk area almost like 90, right? 90 kilometers. So Zero Music Festival is coming now. Since 2016, I would say 2015, I am I've been trying to visit Zero, and then I've already visited Zero actually, but not on occasion like special occasion. There is Zero Music Festival. I have one of my dear friends, Mudan Dolia. He's from that area, and I think this year the Myoko festival of Apadani tribe was hosted by their village, but that fellow didn't take me to his hometown. He made some lame excuses. He came to town, by the way, to my hometown, and I took good care of him. When it was his time, he just okay. Here on my left, we have the headquarters that I was talking about, Papumpare headquarters, UPIA. Basically, all the offices are at the top, on from here left, and then we have the UPIA International Ground also here. And recently there was this one under 19, I would say South Asian Football Championship, and the match was awesome. I came here to see the semi-finals. I'm sorry, I came here to see the semi-finals and also the final, and it was just insane. Huge crowd, 30 to 40,000. Just imagine, 30 to 40,000 people coming to watch under 19 football championship, that too only of the South Asian countries. Basically India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Maldives, these nations. I'm not sure about Pakistan was there or not, because I think they were excluded. If some of you are watching, or if some of you will be watching this video later on in some future point of time from other place other than Arunachal Pradesh, because I know many will be watching this later on. So if you come to Arunachal Pradesh, then make sure to visit Zero, because it is the nearest, most beautiful tourist destination in terms of distance from Itanagar, around only 100 kilometers. So if you come to my hometown, to my home district of Tawang, then it's around 440 kilometers. And my personal favorite, although I've not been to that place, would be Dibang Valley area, because of multiple reasons, and some of the reasons are it is almost untouched. There is the road connectivity is tough, so very few people go there, so it's a bonus for me. Plus it's a bit unexplored. Recently the exploration has begun, but compared to other tourist areas of Arunachal, it is little unexplored, and you have many trekking areas. Plus it's very similar to my home district. The terrain, the mountains, the lakes, the culture. That is why maybe in the month of October I will take my small vehicle and visit Dibang Valley soon. It has been in my bucket list for quite some time now. Okay, guilty as charged. When I had my bike, this was the best. This was the best plot of land, or not plot of land, I'd say a part of this road where I drove my bike to crazy speed. As you can see, it's smooth, and it was smooth almost 10 years back also. I would say 8 years back also. And it was nice to reach top speed of around, I would say, nearly 100 or maybe sometimes more than that. As I've already mentioned, the vehicle in front of me is super clean. By the way, I've never been to a car wash even once in Itanagar. I feel like it's a waste of money because why not? Because if you have good water facility at your house and you can wash it by yourself, then why to visit car wash? Basically time, right? But I have sufficient time, so okay, on my left you see a small forest area, or you can say a grassy area. So there's a hidden waterfall behind. I've been with one of my friends in the year, I would say, 2017. A very good friend of mine. We are not so in contact now, but during my RGU days, during my masters, he took me here once. A very kind soul. On the right, you see boundary walls. Basically, this is the mental hospital of the Twin City. Mitpu area. It's just 1 kilometer, so I think they call this area also Mitpu, I guess. Way too slow, this vehicle. I love this part of the road also because I have never been stuck in a traffic jam in this area, and the roads are wider. And when I had my bike, you already know what I'm going to say. So they have widened this road even further, and almost no potholes. So this Mitpu area, basically, as it is close to Rajiv Gandhi University and it has good riverside area, good river, and then good spot for picnics and all. So I would say almost every soul who has studied in Rajiv Gandhi University in any department, psychology, science, arts, social sciences, any department, I would say they must have come to this area once, either by themselves, friends, or in department picnics, freshers meet, roasting, etc. So okay, if you see properly, on my left we have the Doimyo Government College, and if we go straight, then we go towards Zero. Basically, this is the road connecting to Zero. Zero was also actually the capital of, not officially, but the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi had renamed Nefa as Arunachal Pradesh, and from a union territory to a state. My father's first posting was also in zero. So talk about zero will come up again and again. So we came from the right side. Basically, this is going to take us to Doimuk, and Doimuk was my father's second posting at around 19, I would say 1990, 1989, like that. So we will pass through bridges, good roads. But during my father's time, my father has shared few stories from his life. During that time, I would say 1989, around 1989. So there was no bridges, but they had to go towards zero. So at that time, this was not the route towards zero, but from inside Doimuk. So they used to have huge boats, and elephants used to roam in this area. Now it's a completely urbanized area, but at that time wild elephants used to travel at that area. So my father and his colleagues used to cross the river through boats. We are soon going to see that bridge. I'll show you that bridge. Elephants, even pet elephants also used to be carried on those boats. So right now when I see that river, it doesn't seem deep or large enough, but I guess it is deep. Never been there, never saw it from up close. Okay, on my right, the shopping complex that you see is, I've heard from my friends that it's the property of our most famous singer Tapa Chake. Most of you might have heard his song, "Main Chala Sheher Se Dur." So he's also from a well-to-do family, I would say filthy rich. So they do not have to worry about studies and all. They can chase their passion. I too have a passion of archery, but you have to think about practicality also. So being practical, I am in RGU. Otherwise, I would have followed my passion. So that's why Tapa Chake can take on his career. Not only that, he is talented too. I would say born talented, plus awesome songs. And it's very hard for us people from Northeast India to make a breakthrough in mainland India. And Tapa Chake is one of those examples who has made a breakthrough in pan-India, I would say. Plus his songs are universal. Many English songs and many Hindi songs. That too, super original and super good. Okay, I got a phone call again. So this is basically Doimuk, and some of the richest people in Itanagar belongs to this place. Although this is their, their original village, or let's say adopted village, because many local Nishi population have migrated from nearby areas or from far-flung areas and made Doimuk as their base, or I could say second home. All the titles, all the major titles, Tana, Pichi, Nabam, because I have many friends, that's why I know. Most of the filthy rich are from this place. As this is close to Assam also, they have multiple properties, multiple tea estates, huge tea estates, factories, water bottling plants, beer breweries, wine manufacture, and so many other factories. That's why I said filthy rich. I didn't say just rich, I said filthy rich. SBI ATM on my right. 10 meters from here. Okay, as I was talking about my father before, so this area has completely changed now. It has been developed by my father said that their quarter was somewhere here. So on the left we have post office, we have police station, and those buildings are from that time. So I would say maybe the quarter was here in this region. So this is the main Doimuk area, and if we go to the right, then we'll go towards Pagetinali and Nirjuli area, basically towards Karasingsa, Bandardeva, etc. And we have road towards left. So basically this is the route towards Rajiv Gandhi University and towards Assam, Lakhimpur district. You can see the hoarding of Mirabai Chanu, one of our champion, Olympic champion. I would say the greatest champion right now from Northeast India. He's an idol. She's an idol to me. I look up to her. I follow almost all her social accounts, and she is also a role model to me. On the left we have our CHC, Community Health Center, and I'm saying this because I have a incident here. I have had an incident because during my second semester, I would say, I was very sick, but I had exams tomorrow, so I came here to get emergency shot. And after that, I couldn't move my right hand. They gave me the saline on the right. So it was very difficult for me to finish my paper that day. Now from here, left and right, up and down, everywhere we'll see many rent houses, especially for students of Rajiv Gandhi University, because it's nearby, and many of them, they do not get hostels, especially girls, because 70% of the scholars of Rajiv Gandhi University are okay. So before going towards RGO, so we'll be going to our friend's rent house. So I'd like to end my live stream here. I'll show you Rajiv Gandhi University in few minutes, again live. Okay, thank you.